Man, what goes around comes around like a champ, huh? As you got Gervonta Davis clowning Devin Haney. Because Devin Haney is somewhere that Devin Haney claimed he would never be. Fighting on the undercard of fighters that Gervonta Davis already beat. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, man, time does not stop for no man. I had been warning Devin Haney fans about this for years. And finally, this morning, as I woke up and I went searching through Twitter for boxing news, I saw a tweet from Gervonta Davis in which Gervonta Davis retweeted Roelly Romero laughing at Devin Haney because Roelly Romero was asked, "Isn't this funny? Roelly, Bill Haney used to say that you could fight on his son's undercard. But now Devin is fighting on your undercard. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny how the world turns?" It is. It is absolutely funny how the world turns. We have a fight that should be coming up sometime in the May time frame. I think that a lot of these conversations are whatever, but we'll see if the fight actually gets made. In this fight, Ryan Garcia is supposed to fight Roelly Romero in the main event. And on the undercard is Devin Haney fighting Jose Ramirez. This is the same Devin Haney that we used to have real conversations about on the internet about who was the bigger star between him and Gervonta Davis. Who was the bigger star between Devin Haney and Errol Spence? Devin Haney was the biggest name. He was the face of boxing. This is what they were promoting Devin Haney as not too long ago at all. The face of boxing. The whole time I said, Devin Haney and Bill Haney are burning so many bridges. They are inevitably going to regret this because they created absolutely no bonds with anybody other than YouTube content creators that were more than willing to lie for them for years and years and years straight. Meanwhile, isolated himself from the PBC, isolated themselves from Matchroom, isolated themselves from Golden Boy, isolated themselves from Top Rank. All now to wind up being on an undercard of Ryan Garcia and Roelly Romero. I did a video about this the other day. Not only is that a situation where Devin Haney didn't have to be in. If Devin Haney would have just let his fighting do the talking for him, instead of having his daddy running around to every doggone show on YouTube, attacking people, dogging people, literally attacked every single solitary fighter in his own fan base, and Devin's own core fan base, which is black fighters. Attacked every single solitary one of them. From Gary Russell Jr. to Gervonta Davis. It was going to be too long before they started talking about Jaron Ennis. It's crazy. But now to see the fall and see him literally having to fight himself up from the bottom up, I like it for Devin Haney. I like it for Devin Haney because Devin's going to have to go on that undercard with Jose Ramirez, do some dirt with Jose Ramirez, really beat Jose Ramirez and get that rematch with Devin. And then, with Ryan Garcia, thanks to Turki, has got a cakewalk in that fight with Roelly Romero. So we know who the DAZN crew is really looking to promote, right? It's clearly Ryan. Ryan over Devin. Now, does Devin have a fan base that is up in arms about this? Does Devin have a fan base that is going to ride with him no matter what? No, they do not. He does not have that. Why doesn't he have that? He doesn't have it because he tried his absolute best to isolate himself from anybody that would not agree with anything that Bill and Devin and his compatriots had to say. And this is a sad state of being for this kid because there's no reason for him to be there. No reason for him to be there. Personally, I think he should have stayed with Matchroom from the beginning. But he went to Golden Boy. He went over to Top Rank to get a fight for the undisputed title. When he got there, he should have stayed there. They gave you the shot at the undisputed title. Stay with Bob Arum. Keep working. Arum would have put him in good fights, given him opportunities. He wouldn't be fighting on an undercard right now. But, you know, everybody knows better. Everybody knows better. Everybody wants to reinvent the wheel. Sorry. In human relationships, getting along with people are very, very important. The more bridges you burn, the less bridges there are. And if you burn all your bridges, you're eventually going to be stuck on an island when it's raining and nobody out there to get you, which is where Devin and Bill Haney are. So much so that you literally have Oscar De La Hoya clowning these dudes dang near weekly about the predicament they're in, saying that he oh my God. Oscar De La Hoya in his last Clapback Thursday was like, Bill, nobody likes you. You burn all your bridges. Devin, fire your father before it's too late, but it's still maybe too late. Why? Because nobody's going to want to work with Bill because Bill is guaranteed when you turn your back for him to pull out that blade and stick that knife right in your back. Definitely not the type of dude that you want to stay in business for long periods of time. And Oscar De La Hoya was right. But again, I was right too, because I told you guys this was eventually going to happen. Devin Haney is not Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford has the ability. Terrence Crawford has the skill set in order to behave like that and still beat everybody he's fighting. Devin Haney does not have that talent. If he had that talent, then he could get away with it. Ali had that talent. He could get away with talking. You got to have the ability to back it up. Bill Haney got the ability to talk, but his son doesn't have the ability to fight, and back that up. Or should I say, Bill should go talking and just keep talking, but let somebody else train Devin and make sure Devin is in the best position that he can possibly be in to win those fights. But to see Gervonta Davis clowning this dude for being on his leftovers undercard, you know that is not sitting well with those guys, man. But it is what it is. It is what it is. And we will see whether or not Devin Haney can pull himself up by his own bootstraps out of this situation that his father and him have himself in, as well as several other YouTube channels that just did way too much and turned people off and actually developed a sense of resentment in people for the kid. Anyway, that's my take on the matter. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.